guys, Urban Viking Ale review, all that jazz. I've had two beers. One was I wasn't very sure about. It didn't have any carbonation and I was a bit unsure about it. The second one was bloody disgusting. It was that Warbringer or whatever it's called. It stinks. I've just emptied it down the sink and swilled the sink out, washed it, and I can still smell it. That was disgusting. Right then. Now then, this is a beer I've had once before, but I think it was a long time. I'm sure it must be about 6 months ago, before I was doing the video reviews. And back then my palate wasn't as educated as it is now. It is educated because I've tried so many different beers now and I'm starting to get to like different flavours. Anyway, let's not blab on. It's Sierra Nevada's Pale Ale. I've always wanted to try this again because I'm really getting into my pale ales and IPAs. So let's give it another go. Sierra Nevada Pale Ale is a completely natural ale. There are no additives, only the finest malted barley, whole hops, brewer's yeast and crystal clear water. The fine layer of yeast in each bottle is a result of the traditional bottle conditioning process that produces carbonation naturally. 5.6%. Brewed and bottled by Sierra Nevada Brewing in Cochico, California, is that? USA. Lovely. Right, I'm really looking forward to this one because I know it's going to be better than that crap I've just had. Sierra Nevada cap, I haven't got one of these yet, so I'll be keeping that one. Lovely. Get it in the snifter. Lovely, nice colour. Gorgeous colour. I think Mel from Mrs. Real Ale Guide, she just recently reviewed this one as well. Shout out to you, by the way. Great videos. I have to tell you a little bit about Mrs. Real Ale Guide, Mel. I really do like her videos because she doesn't take herself too seriously, and it's quite funny when she does like when she would do a sort of joint review of her husband, Simon, Mr. Real Ale Guide. He'll be all very serious and like, oh yeah, look at the colour on that. Oh yeah, that's a lovely nose. And she'll be in the background, sort of like pulling faces and stuff, or you know, just being a bit tongue in cheek, and it's good. They sort of bounce off of each other. So I really find their reviews very enjoyable. And she recently done a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale and she really liked it. So there you go, lovely colour, gorgeous colour, tiny little head. Right, let's make sure I get a good old aroma on this one. Lovely. Getting some nice sort of pineapple and grapefruit. It's not very strong, but it's nice and sort of mellow. Beautiful. Really citric. Lovely hops in this one. Getting a little bit of white pepper as well, but you're mainly getting is it Cascade they use on this one? I don't know. Contains barley. Okay, they're not giving much away on that, but right, looking forward to this one. This will probably be the first decent beer I'll have tonight and the last. Cheers. Lovely. Really nice. That's how a pale ale should be. It's not too harsh. I love harsh grapefruity hops, but I can appreciate it when it's a nice smooth pale ale like this. You're getting a really nice sweetness on this one. Nice sort of mid-level carbonation, so it sort of zips along your tongue, wakes it up a bit. You get this nice sort of almost like a creamy grapefruit, which comes in. It isn't too harsh, and there's a nice little sweetness as well, almost like a berry or something like that. Sorry, one sec. Yeah, it's like a really you're getting like a nice little tart berry, sort of like underneath it as well, and then it all sort of goes, and you're left with this lovely bitterness which just sits on your tongue, and it does hang around for quite a while. Really, really refreshing, really nice. Yeah, it's as nice as I remember. Shame they don't come in bigger bottles, these ones, because this is a really nice sessionable flavour. It's 5.6%, which is sort of like about average, above average. But yeah, I could probably sit back and knock about 4 or 5 of these in an evening, no problem. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of you out there have reviewed this. A lot of you out there already know about this beer. But I thought I had to review it. I need to do it because, you know, it's a lovely, lovely brew. Well, really nice. There's not really much else I can tell you about it. If you haven't tried it, give it a go. You know, and it's a good one. I'll tell you what, this is a really good stepping stone for people who haven't really sort of tried the American IPAs, and they're sort of a bit daunted by it. You know, they don't really want to sort of get blasted into oblivion by the hops. Start out with a couple of pale ales, the Sierra Nevada and the Camden Brewery pale ale. Give those a go. That'll sort of like get you in the mood for them. You know, it sort of conditions your palate a bit, and you sort of start getting used to it. Then maybe step up to like the trashy blondes from Brewdog, and then maybe up to the punk IPAs. Then you can start thinking about the West Coast stuff like the Odells or the Great Divide. Well, maybe not so much the Great Divide, but the Odells definitely. Stone, Ruination. Also the British ones, Colonel IPAs. Gorgeous, lovely stuff. But this is a lovely solid brew. 9 out of 10. It's really easy to get, and it's really nice. I really like it, and it's made me happy now because I've had a couple of crap ones tonight, and this is my last one. Excuse me. Or is it? There is actually a beer in the fridge that's loose, but she says she has gone to bed. I'll tell you what. Sod it. Let's neck this. Oh, it's like fresh air in a glass. Right, I'll see you in a minute. I'll do another review. Cheers!